go up. Yes, so there.
More breaking news meanwhile coming in this hour. Sensex has opened at 81,655.24 points, down 0.17%, and Nifty has opened at 24,891.65 points, 0.23% down. This comes as uncertainties loom over the Iran-Israel conflict. Pia Aman is joining us for more details on this story. Pia, the stock market indices in India have opened in the red.
Pointed out the stock market benchmark indices, both the BSE Sensex and the Nifty 50 have opened in the red today morning. They opened just about 10 minutes ago, and we are clearly flashing the numbers on our screens. The BSE Sensex has opened at 81,655.24 points. This is down 0.17%, and the Nifty has opened at 24,871.65 points, which is 0.23% down. Now, Uday, of course, you've pointed out the fact that uncertainties are looming as far as the Iran-Israel conflict is concerned. We have, of course, seen fresh strikes taking place. It's day 5 of the conflict today. What's important is that in the previous session, that is yesterday, the markets had ended on a very strong note. It had shrugged off geopolitical fears amidst the rising tensions in West Asia. However, we are seeing this turnaround today itself. Investors, of course, are flocking towards the relatively safe large cap blue chip counters. Meanwhile, even though the indices are falling in the red, they are still comfortably positioned above the 9 and 20 days EMAs, which is offering an additional cushion for any short-term pullbacks. The RSI has rebounded to 55 from the 50 mark, which has indicated an improvement in momentum. However, resistance is seen near several other points itself, and we're in fact seeing uncertainties loom, especially because of fears regarding the crude oil prices. Trump, of course, has now left the G7 meeting early. He's going to be leaving early. But what's important is that he's called for Iran to come to the table for talks. Iran, of course, had earlier signaled a willingness to de-escalate, but Israel is not backing down. We've seen fresh strikes take place in Tehran overnight, and now, of course, we're clearly seeing the impact on the markets itself. Negative openings have taken place today morning. Both the BSE Sensex and the Nifty 50 are in the red. Foreign portfolio investors have sold shares, in fact, worth rupees 2,539.42 crore, while domestic institutional investors were the net buyers to the tune of rupees 5,780.96 crore in the equity market. But of course, concerns are in fact they're continuing, because there are fears that this can in fact lead to a protracted war. And Uday, what's interesting is that global markets also, whether it's the Dow Jones, they're also in the and the S&P 500, they're also in the red. So of course, what remains to be seen is how the markets will continue to react.
All right, Pia Aman, thank you for joining us with those updates. On that note, let's slip into a short break.